Super Troopers.
Oh man, that's another. I haven't seen the Super Troopers in a while.
Littering and spoke of the river.
I love how they just would fuck with people. Ah, man, that I got to put that one on the queue.
I do enjoy that. We were watching the other day. I think my wife's like, "This would be you and Chipper if you guys were." I said, "Oh, yeah, absolutely. We would horse around all day. We'd be zero tickets written. We'd just be horsing around."
Oh, we would be severely under quota.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you were listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Yes, once again, or for the very first time.
We're here. And Cerny, I think the times, I mean, we talk about this a lot. Instead of, what beer are we drinking and which ones are we going through, it's what flavor sparkling water are you enjoying this evening, sir?
I am enjoying raspberry.
Oh, yeah.
Bubbly.
Well, I have a watermelon. Now, we like to go with the assorted flavors. You know, we'll go and we'll get Target, or we usually get these at Target or Costco. It's like the
Costco for me.
Yeah. We'll mix it up. We'll get like couple pallets of this, a couple pallets of that, a couple of this. But then inevitably, and this is the same way, this is what really burned me about buying the beers at Costco, the mix pack. There's always that one row. If they give you 24, there's always that one row that's like, the stouts or something you're not into. And
so raspberry is actually the one I'm always like, It usually comes with raspberry, cherry, and blackberry. Now, cherry is my number one.
Yeah, cherry.
That's my anchor. That's my rock.
It's a go-to.
Cherry, I like blackberry, and raspberry is always like, I'll have it.
Yeah.
That was actually, this happened to be just probably that I drank the other ones. It was the only one that if I reached it in the fridge, it was closest to my hand.
Sometimes I feel like I got to pay my dues, and I'll spend my first couple waters of the day working down the shitty flavors that I don't like, so I can reap the rewards of the better flavors.
Got to earn it. It makes you appreciate the good ones even more.
I got to put the laps in. Sparkle waters. Oh man. Well, it's fires all around us again. I feel like this could be a reoccurring.
There's the Caldor fire, I guess they call it.
That's the one kind of in your neck of the woods this time.
Yeah, it's probably about 15 miles from my house, maybe 20.
Okay.
So it's relatively close. It's smoky as shit. I haven't seen the sun in a couple days out here.
Yeah, and we have over here some 120 miles away, I would say, just the orange sky. There's just the orange tint to everything.
Yes. Where it looks kind of like scary or
very ominous. Very ominous looking for sure.
So yeah, it's the car's all covered with ash and all that fun shit. I'm like, God damn.
I know, it's just bothersome. Hopefully they get it resolved quickly, and then you still have the big fire up in
Dixie?
Oregon.
Oh, Oregon.
Or that's the Dixie fire, right?
Yeah, Dixie's up in north. It's kind of like South Lake area, I think, a little up there.
Yeah,
can't remember exactly. There's so many fucking fires.
There's so many. I just saw some thing today on the Times that the 5 biggest fires have all happened this year. Like the 5 biggest fires ever in California's history have happened this year.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's not the record I want to be set.
No. We just need a good bit of rain. Not too much though, because then you get the landslides.
Yeah, I know. That was the other scare. Remember a few years ago we did the big Paradise Fire?
Yeah.
And did the big rains and like, we're scared of landslides.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
So maybe just, I always had this theory that I know we can't control this stuff, but like if it could just rain from like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. every day, it would just be perfect, right? They would or whatever
was the Lorax or something.
Yes,
control
whatever the the rain that we needed, like the total year annual rainfall that we need to have, can we just divide that by 365 and pop it somewhere in the middle of the night?
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
You'd wake up, everything would smell nice and fresh, and nice, and cool, and
it's
wet.
the best
Oh,
smell.
Yeah.
It's the best smell. And then free nightly car wash. You can't beat that.
True. That's true.
And you know what? I would even forego. I would say let's skip the weekends. And
That's
Friday.
true.
So
Because I'm out a little bit later in the weekend.
Yeah.
So
Monday through Thursday, we'll just kind of do that, and then we'll take the rain that would have been on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll just move that to that'll be still fall, winter. We'll still have the season kind of.
There you go. There you go.
And I think
Problem
that
solved.
would just solve all the problems.
Big man, if you're listening, he probably doesn't even listen, but if he does,
I don't think. No, yeah, I don't.
He's
think
not a subscriber.
No, he's not. He's not subscribing to any of the current events in the world. There's a lot of things going on that he's turned a blind eye to, apparently. Or as some people choose to look at it, he's like teaching us a lesson for not following closer or something. I never got that whole bit.
Or yeah, that's his will.
Oh yes.
Like I accept God's plan and will. Like no, I reject it. I'm rejecting this one. I'm sliding that back across the
Hard
table.
pass.
Sorry, bud.
Hard pass on this one. Big J. Big J. Hard pass on that one. Speaking of Jesus, I just recently saw the Big Lebowski.
You don't fuck with the Jesus.
Don't fuck with the Jesus. And I don't know when's the last time you watched that movie, Cern, but
a few weeks ago with Jeffrey.
Oh my God. Oh, that's right. It is. I've seen it twice in the last 3 months, and I kind of want to watch it again because it's so good. There's just little things that you pick up.
Oh yes.
Oh, it's so strong.
Like when one of my favorite ones is where they're in the car or the van and he's yelling at him about being Jewish. And he's like, 3,000 years for Moses and Sandy Koufax. I was like, they're not Sandy Koufax.
Sandy Koufax. What is was he the last big Jew around? Like what's the most prominent Jewish person now? The Hebrew Hammer? Actually. He's not as big as Sandy Koufax was.
No. Did he hang him up?
He might have. I haven't heard about the Ryan Braun.
Yeah.
The
Too
juicer.
Bad. Held on for the year because they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But those lines are great.
Oh.
Now, actually, I started an old show.
Oh.
I just recently kicked up The Sopranos because the movie's coming out, whatnot.
I did not know this.
I think there's a movie coming up because I think James Gandolfini's son is going to play.
Oh, I think I heard about that. Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I mean, that show was around. Well, it came out in 1999, so it wouldn't been on my watch list back in 1999.
Yes. I don't think we were given access to HBO
No. I know you weren't.
No.
There's no way. There's no way your parents. There's titties and all sorts of shit. There's no fucking way your parents.
Honestly, they probably would have given me a Pornhub subscription over an HBO subscription. There was such a thing back in the day.
Yeah, there's hitting people with cars and shit like that.
Yeah.
But so I started up. I was like, let me refresh let me watch it so I know. So when I have a little bit of background for when that movie comes out.
That's a good. I've never. There's a couple times I've been trying to get into it. I mean, because HBO was a tear there for a while with Sopranos, The Wire. They really had a lot of really solid shows. The Wire is great. Does Sopranos still hold up?
So
I know
far,
some
yeah.
of it, on flip phones and stuff, but it's still.
They had to go to like fucking payphones and stuff.
Okay, so they had payphones.
He like drives to a payphone. I was like, oh, there you go.
Nice.
Blast of the past.
Now they can
because he goes to like a shrink. So the shrink is like she is the wife in Goodfellas,
and he kind of wants to fuck her a little bit, doesn't he? He has lots of fantasies about her. I think I saw like the first season with the shrink, Melfrey. What's her name again?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know.
But you recommend it?
So far, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
At least if you're gonna watch the movie, I'll give myself a little grounding.
And there's like how many seasons of that fucking show though? There's got to be.
I think it's like 9 or something like
Oh
that.
my god.
Looking it up.
I'm looking it up, dialing it up right now. 6 seasons.
Oh, 6. Wow.
So 99 to 2007. And then, I think it feels like that show is one of the most controversial endings.
The endings
you
with the
always
black
hear
screen,
it so, did he die or whatever?
It's one of those, and people hate that when you leave it up to the imagination,
Yeah. It is kind of a little bit of a
cop out.
A little bit, I feel. And I mean, we're studied film scholars in our own right, Cerny. I mean, this could be a movie podcast if we really wanted to show that.
We'll break down Josh
Sweden.
Oh, Josh
Whedon. Yeah.
Josh Whedon. We'll break down his gameplay, his one season of Firefly.
Yeah. One too many, if you ask me. One too many for him. Sopranos is good. Now, have you seen the Ted Lasso show?
No.
So strong. It's on Apple. Apple.
Oh,
TV
is that the soccer
Plus.
coach one?
Yes. With Jason Sudeikis, he has the sweeper mustache, the broom sweep.
I'm looking at him right
push
now.
broom.
Yep.
And it is, I mean, it's very well done. The acting's great. I actually wasn't a fan of this Sudeikis guy for some reason, but after watching the show, I'm a huge fan. It's on the Plex.
I always thought he was. Yeah, I always kind of enjoyed his stuff.
It's on the Plex, Cern, if you want to take a look.
I will peep it.
Yeah. Highly recommend Ted Lasso. It's just one of those real feel-good kind of shows. And it's like, it feels like just what is needed right now. It's got some wholesome bits to it. He's like an overly folksy guy. So I could see it. It might bother you a little bit, but it's a really good show. I think give it a couple episodes.
Okay,
and it's funny.
It's always a plus. That's generally my genre of watching. Now, Sopranos obviously not so much, but
yeah,
my go-to is always a comedy.
I agree. And a couple weekends ago, my friend and I we were traveling for a sporting event for a race that we did, and the house that we were staying at had the Netflix. So this is where we saw Big Lebowski. We did like the stoner three-peat. We did the Big Lebowski, Superbad, and Pineapple Express.
Oh.
We just kept, because that was on Netflix, and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't seen that movie. That's like an easy one to watch.
Should have put on Super Troopers.
Oh man, that's another. I haven't seen the Super Troopers in a while.
Littering
and
Spoke of the River.
I love how they just would fuck with people. Man, that I got to put that one on the queue.
I do enjoy that. We were watching the other day. I think my wife's like, "This would be you and Chipper if you guys were." I said, "Oh, yeah, absolutely. We would horse around all day. We'd be zero tickets written. We'd just be horsing around."
Oh, we would be severely under quota.
Yeah,
severely under.
You
quota.
guys have written a total of 2 tickets the last
between you both.
2 months. Yeah.
What are you guys doing? I mean,
we talked to him. He said he learned his lesson. Come on, give the guy a break. Come on.
We're teaching lessons. We're protecting and serving. We're not looking to tune up.
We're serving the community, not harassing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're actually helping people, not going around terrorizing them. But those movies, just the quotes, and it just brings me like right back to high school. Like, man, we were just rifling these Big Lebowski quotes, Super Troopers.
Over the line!
Yeah,
No, that was
all the stuff. It's just so great. And, yeah. Little Lebowski's Urban Achievers. Is that what?
Oh, yeah.
And then when he was leaving and Philip Seymour Hoffman in Big Lebowski is just too good when he's walking the dude out. And Tara Reid. suck your cock for $1,000.
Let me just go to a cash machine.
Yeah. What a great line, too. What a great line. Still have the car and still have the Credence. And it's just such a good movie. The Coen brothers, I don't know, they rarely miss.
I don't think they rarely do miss. I always love those lines. Like, so one of my favorites is always like the throwaway lines, like just like,
yes.
Like when the guy picks up the bowling ball, he's like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, "Clearly, you're not a golfer." Stupid shit like that.
Those ones get me too. And when the guy is urinating on his rug.
Yeah. Hey, at least I'm housebroken, man.
Yeah.
Oh, where he's like
when he's getting dunked, he's like, "Where's it?" He goes, "I don't know. I think I saw it down there. Give me another look."
I know, those are my favorite.
It's so good.
Just the little wise ass cracks.
Oh.
I think that's why I like to watch Jordan Kepler. I don't even seen him. Like when he goes out and when Trump was in office, he'd go out and like to the rallies and like ask him questions and fuck with them, and they had no idea. That's like my favorites when like someone's getting fucked with, or they have no idea.
They don't realize they're the joke.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like it's clear as day, but they have no idea.
Oh,
those are my favorite.
They do that one where they're like, "What do you think about this?" And then they'll just say the same scenario, but they'll just spin it to be what they know their point of view is, and they're like, "Oh, it totally makes sense to me."
Yep, totally.
And they just
I'm not. There's one like
I'm not a communist.
I'm not a sheep. I'm not a sheep. So why aren't you wearing a mask? Well, if everyone else was wearing a mask, then I would put one on. But you're not a sheep. Nope, not a sheep. But if everyone else was doing it, you would do it. Yeah. But you're not a sheep. Nope, not a sheep. I'm like, oh my god.
It's just, and they don't see it. They don't see it. Cerny, you have a pretty good eye for these Rotten Tomato ratings.
Oh yes.
What are you throwing? I'll just say I'm surprised by the Big Lebowski's rating. This is the tomato meter, and then we could take a look at the audience score later.
So I'm gonna say tomato meter. I'm gonna go with like an 87.
83.
Oh,
which I feel is really low.
It is low.
Who's hating on that? I mean,
what would be the purpose of hating? Just because there's raunchy or something of that nature?
I don't know. We can take a gander. Let's see what. Well, there's over 200,000.
Oh man.
Audience score. 250,000 audience score ratings. That comes in at a 93. The tomato meter, there's only 109 reviews. Let's see what the top critics say.
Who's throwing the green tomato?
Todd from Variety said adds up to considerably less than the sum of its often scintillating parts. Okay. There's not a lot of. Someone just rated it 2 out of 4 with no commentary.
All right.
Roger Ebert gave it a weirdly engaging, like its hero. He gave it a 3 out of 4.
Okay. All right.
So, I mean, I think that guy knows a thing or two about movies. So I'll take him for his word. The most recent Coen Brothers movie, I forgot, is on Netflix. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Did you?
I don't think I ever saw that.
So we were watching it. It's actually like 6, or it's like 4 or 6 kind of shorter, 25-minute films. And it's kind of all set in the same Western thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting. I mean, it's just something a little bit different. It's not your normal.
Coen Brothers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they've had a couple strong ones. 90%, 92, 94, 94. Fargo, 97. Down from the Mountain.
I don't know that one either.
I don't even know if I ever saw that one. They had one stinker, The Gambit, 18%, but they were only screenwriters on that.
Gambit.
I don't know. Is that like the
Is that the X-Men one?
card guy? They wrote. Nope. It was a comedy. It says.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Just I didn't even need to read anything about it. I just saw the movie poster, and it's no good. Here I'll just show you real quick because you could see this now. This.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lion.
There's a lion, and then Cameron Diaz sitting on like a suitcase in cowboy boots and a red hat, and they're all kind of leaning up against each other.
Alan Rickman.
Colin Firth.
Yeah, that looks like garbage.
If you ever saw that, I wouldn't.
It's not a call to action for Cern. It's a call to pass.
What is this? This is Tiger King before anybody knew what the fuck Tiger King was.
Down
from the Mountain. No, it's a documentary.
Ah.
Okay. Oh yeah, it looks like it's the same as the Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It's a good movie.
Okay.
Well, it only made $300K in the box office.
Yeah, well, we haven't heard of it, so
yeah. I don't even
popular
know.
It is.
This one did not even get.
Yeah, a lot of quotes not available.
Yeah, a lot of quotes. This might be under the radar.
They're lesser known.
Yeah. So it looks like the Coen Brothers' top movie is the
True
one
Grit?
that nobody knows about, or True Grit at 95.
Oh yeah, sorry, that one we just saw
No Country for Old Men 93. That's another great movie.
That is a great movie. I love that one.
And Fargo. That might be one to rewatch again soon.
I saw it the other month or so.
I also heard the show is really strong.
I haven't seen the show. I saw the movie.
I've heard good things about. Yeah, this is. Oh, he's one of the nihilists. Don't worry about them, Donnie. They're just nihilists.
I would like my undies back.
I got a dude. I threw him the whites. What even is a nihilist? It's just someone who doesn't believe in anything.
I think so. I think I got that from the movie. I don't really know.
Yeah, and the thing that got me about John Goodman's performance was just how easily Walter was thrown back into a military operation, or how quickly
everything was about
Nam.
Now, I do think I know that is a thing. Where,
he probably had serious PTSD going on.
Yeah, PTSD, but it was always circling back to.
And the dude finally just he even gave him shit about it. He's like, it's not about Nam, man.
And when they're dumping Donnie's ashes, and it's all.
Oh yeah,
That is also one of my favorite. When it's like, just because we're brave doesn't make us saps. God damn it.
And what was I? The movie's it's too good.
It is.
Oh, the scene where he pulls his fucking gun out and sticks it. I'm like,
oh, Smokey.
I'm like, dude, you would be so. That would not happen. That could not happen now. I mean, maybe in Texas shit like that happens in a bar or something, but in California that seems so impossible.
Yeah. And then, they're talking in the car
arrested,
and the fucking SWAT's going in the background and shit.
Also, why are bowling leagues not more popular?
I don't know.
It does seem like it could be kind of fun, right?
One. I swear Joe was doing one.
Well, color me not surprised on that one. He's into that and darts. He's into leisure activities.
He was into. Remember he had a. With the cornhole team, he had a tourney going.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you know why I remember this is because there was a cornhole tournament, right? And then it was also taco night, and I just remember the story of him telling us that he had such bad shits because he ate so much of the tacos.
Yeah, I'm like, you had tacos? Like, yeah, I was at this cornhole tournament. I was like, wait, you're on a team? What? They have tournaments?
But like bowling would be fun, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Like
bowling's fun.
one night a week to go down and have a pitcher of beer or two with your buddies and
and fucking roll.
let's roll. I guess instead of bowling, we just do podcasts. This is our bowling league.
This is our this is our bowling.
This is our bowling league. But I guess, do we need cool shirts, matching shirts?
Cern. Oh yeah, we should, like a Chip and Cern, like pinheads or something.
Yeah.
Or no, with like microphones.
Oh, the other scene when the guy comes by, the landlord tells him about his performance, and then he's like, "Hey, it's already I forgot what day it was. 8th.
Far out.
Yeah. Like, cool. Cool. Oh, rent. Yeah. I'm like, dude, he is literally, he's just a loser, man. He just has nothing.
But he was loving life, so fuck it.
He was, exactly. And he had a nice rug there for a minute.
Yeah. Tied the room together.
Yeah. Pissed on my rug, man. Oh, and the jelly sandals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, jellies?
I could be, if I start my beard, I could be in pretty good Big Lebowski look for Halloween time.
Oh, there you go.
Because I do have the hair going right now.
You do?
And I would have to get I'd probably have to get just go to the Goodwill store and buy like a robe and some super baggy pants.
Get some jellies. White Russian.
Walk around White Russian, smoking a J. I'll fit right in. It'll be perfect. And then my daughter will have no idea about what's going on, but very select few will.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be like a cult of people giving you fist bumps. Everyone's like, who's this fucking guy?
They're like, I think, is that a homeless person trying to get candy?
This guy trying to pick up my kids or something? What the fuck's up with this guy?
So authentic. It's authentic. That would be a good. Well, October's coming up, and you know when you have little kids, we've already started the Halloween costume idea. Bank has started already. So, yeah. It changes. It's hard to lock it down because it's so fluid. The situation is so fluid.
I told my wife, I said, don't lock it down. It'll change. A movie will come out and it'll change. It'll be Godzilla, and then fucking Venom 2 will come out, and it'll be Carnage or some shit like that.
That's a good call, actually. Or you can preempt. You just look at what movie is going to be out before there's enough time, and then you can order it. But we
usually I try to. I've done that, and then you try to like steer it towards this. Wouldn't this be cool to be a, yeah. You kind of like lock it in. You just keep like fanning the flame, stoking the fire.
It is pretty twisted what parents do for. We have the group text going with the household, like whoever is in the house, and I'll be like, okay, someone's working on dinner. I'm like, what should I talk the kids into? They're like, grilled cheese. I'm like, okay, cool. So then I'll just go over and be like, we haven't had in a while, guys. Doesn't grilled cheese sound like really good? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. We're in.
Yeah.
I think we're in. Time to land and expand.
Buy off.
Yeah, on this plan. Oh man, school has started off for us here, so I know you're already in your fourth week or something. So
last week was the first week. Yeah, so we're ready to rock and roll. How'd it go?
It went well.
Kindergarten, isn't it, right?
Kindergarten. So her friend from birth is in her same class. So it's working out well. Plus, she already went to the school before, and she knows people in her class and stuff. And there's kindergarten's 2 classes.
Yep.
So she's all about it. Now, there is a boy that she really likes, but he's in the other class. And my wife and I was really concerned about how deep the devastation was going to go. But she came home and she's like, well, we play with them during recess, so I'll get to play with them. I'm like, great. This couldn't have gone better for us.
Yeah, Jeffrey went last week, so Wednesday I think it was his first day. Wednesday.
Okay. So he's got about a week under his belt.
Yep, it was a week.
Nice.
So it was all right. It was all right.
Yeah. The new school and stuff I could see that. And
his was like, because he was all distance learning last year.
Yeah.
So you can see a bunch of the kids were like, probably obviously half the fucking school was.
Yeah.
So like when they first came on, it was like really quiet and everyone's kind of like looking at each other like it's like children in the corner or something. They're like all staring at each other. I was like, the hell.
It's like the dogs at a dog park. When a new dog gets there, they all are like sizing each other up. And
yeah. So I was like, oh, hey. They know each other because he's about the same, he'd known him since kindergarten, but they're always like, hey.
Yeah. And there's something about seeing people over a computer screen that it's fine and everything, but it's not real life. It's not IRL, as the kids have been saying lately.
We're going to mute that up. My company wants to hear that because I'm perfectly fine staying behind the computer screen, not going and seeing those fucks.
Oh, yeah.
Face to face.
Same. Yes. The hybrid workplace, as they're called.
Yeah, we actually have that, so we're good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
But it's funny because they're all weird the first day, but now I'm going to pick them up. They're all like fucking running around, bumper car up, shoulder.
Oh, yeah. No problems there. Do you have a hard time extracting any solid information about what actually happens during the time?
Oh, fuck it.
Besides the recess, besides playing, which they don't call recess. Got.
I said, today? I said, hey, what'd you do today? Well, I went to recess. I was like, cool. And then I went to lunch and ate lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I had chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, cool. And then we played it after I ate lunch. I was like, so all the important stuff. He says, yes. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm like, did you do any coloring? Did you count to 10? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Yeah. I don't know. Or I said, well, what did you do in class? Work. Okay. Cool. I would hope you're doing some sort of work, but okay.
Yeah.
That's all you get. And I check his homework. So he's in 4th grade. So,
there's a little bit more going on.
Yeah. So they have like, here's the multiplications and stuff. He's doing that, all that other fun shit. So that's fine. But yeah, when you talk to him face to face, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. But
we talk about science. I don't know.
But
of course they'll remember. She'll start remembering at bedtime. She'll get up like, I just remembered something, what I did today.
Oh,
I got that a lot.
Oh, to delay, get a little delay going.
I think some of it's like because their mind's clear, like they're sitting by themselves, and it kind of comes back to them, and then it's like, oh, and then they pick up on it. It's like, oh, I can delay bedtime and come out.
Yes,
because you'll listen to it like, oh, okay, yeah, and then they'll start to like, oh, I can stretch another 20 minutes. Like, all right, well,
oh yeah. Oh, do you mind if I just sit out and watch your show with you, Mom and Dad?
We have cookies. Cool. Let me take a seat. I'll talk to you. I'll tell you about my day. Have a cookie.
I'm gonna kick my feet up, take a load off, watch a couple hours of Sopranos with you guys, and don't mind me with these stack of Oreos right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll still keep pressing. At some point, she'll remember something. I feel.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to press 4th grade, and I still get recess and lunch.
I mean, to be honest, that's all I remember from
oh yeah, fucking around. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
school's like, I just served my time.
Did the crime? Do the time, Cerny.
Did that?
Crime was being enrolled by your parents.
Being born.
Put the real log in the hours. Yeah.
So yeah, it's back. So they have masks, right? Mask up
all
inside.
All masked up. Yep. I am enjoying the freedom to like focus and do work without a kid.
Oh, I know. This is my first time actually working from home when everyone leaves. I was about. I think I get most of my day production.
I'm on double time.
It's quiet. I'm like,
yes.
Got the tunes going. I'm like, yeah, it's not like, because before it was always like, I didn't even think about it, but it was like, Dad, can you come look at this? Or, I saw this bug outside. You got to take a look at it. Or always it's like, can you make me a sandwich? Shit like that.
Yeah. It's been, right. You're getting you're getting all your work done, but it's from, 8:30 to 1:45 or whenever pickup is.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, but it seems to be going well. They're doing construction at the school here. So this big playground that they were all doing, they started in the beginning of summer, and they spent 3 months digging a giant hole. And then 2 weeks before school started, they started like pouring foundation. And I'm like, I don't know if you guys are working hard and fast enough on this project. But,
I always wonder when I see that. I think there's something at the school like they started construction. It's like, first off, you were closed for how long for COVID, and then you had half the staff, and they had the whole summer. I need to speak to the project manager who's fucking running this show.
They're like, what if we know the school's quiet and there's no students and there's no teachers and nothing?
There's no traffic, nothing.
But let's
nothing
wait to start any of this big 8-month project until the kids come back. I think that'll be a good time.
Yeah, and we'll start off right when they're there. So you have a bunch of kids, especially the little ones that don't know any better. They're going to be curious as shit. So they're going to be all up in your business.
Yes, absolutely. I think this feels like scenes from a board meeting, a school board planning meeting. Yeah. Well, hopefully California, the masks are required.
Yes, indoors. She doesn't wear masks outside, does she?
I don't know. I think at school they ask you to put them on.
See here it's like inside masks.
Okay.
But if they're outside, they can take them off.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even asked.
I mean, it's kind of. I mean, they're fucking playing. Jeffrey's like, I was playing tag. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I totally get it, and I think.
Yeah, I mean, they're kids. I'm not going to blame them on it. I mean, I'm not going to be like, don't touch them. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. The you got to 100% all the time is not going to work too well.
No.
But Governor Abbott, whoops, got himself a little breakthrough case of COVID there in Texas.
Oh.
He was wheeling himself around Republican GOP conference committee thing, and he's fully vaccinated, and there was nary a mask on site, and he got a breakthrough case.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to be severe because they gave him the same, like whatever that super drug thing that Trump got.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they gave him that, and he didn't even have symptoms to begin with, and then they gave him that. So, I know. I feel like, I mean, I don't per se want him to die, but I think maybe a couple days
suffering,
a couple day pull on the ventilator would be good.
That'd have been nice.
Yeah, just teach him a lesson or something like that. I don't know.
Yes.
Anyway, well, we can only. I saw some schools are saying that masks are part of the uniform, and that gets around the mandate and the anti-mandate. Because you're not mandating it; it's just part of required uniform of the school.
That's actually pretty savvy. I like
that it.
That is. Yeah.
Well, when you force people into a corner and their lives are at risk, or they feel that their lives are at risk, I think people get creative with some of this.
I don't understand that. Whatever. Why everyone gets all like the masks.
My freedoms?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I haven't gotten a good answer to. There's a couple like great parallels that I think of sometimes. The easiest one is the seatbelt.
Seatbelt. Do you drive the speed limit? Do you stop at stop signs and stop lights? You know, it's like the government can't tell me what to do. I'm like, they do every day. Do you pay your fucking taxes? Yes, fuck you.
Well, it's like if you drive in your car, let's see, I've only been in 2 car accidents in my life, knock on wood. So that's very low. That's probably way less risk of getting COVID, right? But I still wear my seatbelt every time just because I don't want to take the risk. So why is it? How is that not impinging on the freedoms? Or the condom's a good one as well. If you want to work a little more blue, you know, you can you can lead with the sex of the condom thing.
Well, it's like my dad had one where they, like people get sick with COVID and then they want the vaccine. So he said that's kind of like asking for a condom after you're pregnant. Sorry, it doesn't work that way.
Nurses are just like, too late.
All right. I mean, shit. And you know what? I hate to say it, but sometimes I don't feel like too sad when it's like.
It's real hard to.
My wife knows somebody, and they were like all don't care about your vaccine and bring your mask down, and now they have COVID and they're in the hospital. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't feel bad.
It's
they're not dead; they're just struggling. I think they're on the ventilator. So I'm like,
that's not a good place to be.
Oh, that's how it goes.
And let's just say you think you're young enough and you could beat it. Because I think I might have thought that when I was 20. But I also want.
I don't quite blame that. I've always been like, I'm fine.
But even if it made you sick for a week, do you really want to get sick for a week?
Yeah.
Like if you can prevent getting sick for a week with just a jab.
I would have done it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Plus, you don't think about getting anybody else sick that could possibly die. That's the other thing. And I get it with the 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, those I can understand because you're an idiot when you're that age. Right. I get it.
I mean, you're literally drinking beer scuzz or, drinking. You're just, there's a lot of germs going around.
Yeah. And you're all about you and and you're invincible. I get it. But when you're like 45, 55 and still doing it, come fucking on.
I saw a great clip because the what's that? Sturgis Motorcycle Festival or whatever in South Dakota.
Oh yeah, the South Dakota thing.
Yeah. So they were out there. That's happening again, which obviously is probably going to be some crazy Delta super spreader type of thing. Yeah. But they were interviewing these two people who obviously they weren't wearing a helmet or anything, and they're sitting there and they look like old baseball mitts with like eagle shirts and flag shirts on. They're so wrinkly, gray hair, like ponytail. And they're like, yeah, I mean, we keep ourselves in pretty good health and we're in good shape. And these are like 50 something and they, big beer bellies, probably 40, 50 pounds overweight. We're healthy. We take good care of ourselves. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
It was just too funny. And it's like,
I don't feel sick. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, just let's keep on with the masks. Get vaxxed up. It's really we'll be maybe it'll be over sooner than we know, but probably not.
Probably not.
The craziest thing is that if everyone just did 100%, just was like buckled down for 2 weeks, we could probably be over it, right?
Oh yeah.
I think they've said that, right?
So. They said something like that, yeah. But I think we're all. What is it? We're starting a top off. We're getting a little topper.
Yes.
A little booster.
I think 8 months after your first one, or your second, or your last one.
Yeah, your second. So 8 months after you're fully back. So I think it was. So mine's would be what, December?
Yeah. I think mine's. I think April. We got ours around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Get a little booster.
Sign me
I'm
up.
Fine.
Maybe could I opt for the J&J? Get a boost with that 70?
I wonder. I did see something originally where it was like they were thinking about everyone getting a booster of Moderna no matter what you got.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't know if that's still the case or not.
Yeah.
I haven't followed up. I haven't circled back.
Let's put a pin in that one for next pod.
Okay. There's this TikToker. Her name is like Corporate Natalie.
Oh, I think I've seen this.
All the stupid ass phrases and shit.
It is. I do catch myself in meetings saying some of those things. I'm like, I hate to even say this, but let's double click into this. Or you say something, you're like,
well, I'll circle back to you. I'm like, fuck.
Ah, man, I used the circle.
I'm that person. I'm that guy.
Those the working from home remote TikTok comedians. I think there's a couple of them. I mean, obviously, infinite source material, but they're having a moment right now for sure.
I can have you that by the end of the day. Not. I'm actually booked up during that time, taking a nap.
It's what everyone wants to do, but doesn't actually do. It's too good. Those are too good. And we certainly we've been We'll have to get our
the dancing.
We'll have to get our dance on.
We got to do that. Like we got to look at the oldest, like this shit that's way out of trend.
Yeah,
and just start doing it. Plus, you watch like especially like Melanie, her mind will be blown. Like she'll just have like a meltdown.
So it's
like, that's so old. That's so how could you not know what that is? That's so old. And just keep doing it. And just keep doing it. And even when they're yelling, it just enrages her.
Oh, because things are only cool for maybe like a week or like a day.
Yeah, a week, maybe a month or something. Yeah, it's like everyone does it, and then it goes something new. Yeah. So like you find something that's like a year old, and you start doing it, and it's like that's so old. That's so old. Like oh my god, it's on X Games mode. She's like that's so old. I'm like X Games mode. She's like that's so old. Like,
we'll go sort by popular.
X Games old. Yeah.
Sort by popular 12 months ago. And then we'll just start back up with those ones. And we'll be gold, Jerry.
If you just keep doing it, it just like because they'll do it, and then so you'll find this, especially when like Charlie gets older, she'll get mad about something like that, and you just do it and just keep doing it, and they'll get mad, and they'll be like, whatever, I don't even care, and just keep doing it. Like usually it's like 2 more times, and then they're like, would you stop? It's so stupid.
This is the reason they have kids. Push the buttons.
Yeah, push the buttons. Like today I was working in like so Wednesdays for them is remember we used to have the R&D days?
Yes, we had one of those today as well.
Well, they have them on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. I know. I was like, what? First off, I always loved R&D days on Fridays, but that was every Wednesday though they have, so they get off early. So she came home at like 1 o'clock. I was like, what are you doing? Skipping school? She's like, it's Wednesday. I get off early. I was like, yeah, because you skipping school. She's like, no, I get off
doing drugs
early.
In the parking lot?
What was that?
You're doing drugs in the parking lot? You've been drinking?
I get off early. I was like, yeah, because you skip school. That's how you get off early. So, what class do you have right now? She's like, I don't have a class right now. I was like, what's your last class? And I don't know what she said. I was like listening.
Yeah.
So
you're just like, waiting for the next.
Yeah, the next line's like, it's like, coming on, skipping school. Wow. What's next? She's not even going to go at all? You're going to start doing that shit.
She just walk away.
Yeah, yeah. She walked away, closed the door.
She's like, you're an idiot. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's basically get the eye roll. You start get the nonstop eye. Remember, I did the video with you where I was like, this is what you gotta look forward to. Oh, yeah. Just like the eye roll.
Oh, it's so good. We're already getting a little bit of tood. But, it'll happen. I mean, I get it. I guess. I get it.
I get it. But especially if well, so you have Sunny. So when they're all a little older and the tood starts coming out, you have like a little partner in crime.
Oh,
like you have like a little puppet. So the boys will know when the attitude is fresh,
and they smell blood in the water.
In. Yep.
Okay, like sharks. Nice.
And then they start riling me up, and then it's like then it's like the inmates are going insane. And
who's running the asylum over there?
Yeah. And then my wife's like, knock it off. Like, oh, come on, having fun. She's like, it's not fun for her. I was like, yeah, it was fun for us. I'm worried about me.
We're about the majority here. Majority of people are having fun, except the victim. But
yeah, she's not having fun.
Yeah. Well, here we are. We're at the end again, Cern.
So soon. Our bowling session is over.
We've bowled our last frame.
This is the 10th frame.
Open 9 for Chip. Left
7-10 split.
Left 9 on the board. Come in. I probably bowled a 87. I don't even know if I crack 100. What do you think your best game is?
I think it was like a 187. It was like probably my best.
Sometimes
game.
If you do get in a streak with the strikes and you could like get 4 or 5 of them lined up, you'll be
and the spares and stuff. You're good.
Yeah, but it's too many blanks.
Yeah,
you're done.
You're done. No way.
Yeah. Anyway, if you had to go bowling, I'm sure you'd be wearing your masks. Getting vaccinated.
Yep. You're inside.
Yeah. One thing you want to do after bowling is wash your genitals and your hands because the bowling balls are so gross and those shoes, so much.
Oh
gross.
Man.
So you don't want to go like You don't want to jerk off right after bowling. It seems there's too many germs and stuff. I would think, or finger blasting or whatever. Make sure everything's all. You just wash everything. Just
wash up, clean up,
get jabbed up, masked up. Until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.